Hi, my name is Connor Kirk, and welcome to my book talk. Today, we're going to be talking about our three upcoming books that we're going to be reading with the Team Book Club. So, the first book we're going to be talking about is I Am Still Alive by Kate Alice Marshall. Now, this book is adrenaline, it's action packed, it's got lots of tension. Um, it you have kids who like timelines that go back and forth, this is the book for them. When you start off, you get there and you're in the woods. This girl who's gone to see her dad, who she hasn't seen in over 10 years, um, is left there standing in smoking ruins all by herself alone in the Canadian wilderness. Well, flashback, she's on the way to meet her dad and she's really nervous about it and she doesn't want to be going up there. And then you're back again to where she is, and she has decided she's going to take revenge on the men who killed her father. She's going to be waiting for them. And it's a great story about a girl overcoming intense and incredible feats. I mean, she is left out to survive for almost a year in the wilderness, and she's disabled. So this has another layer just to the raw power that she brings to this story in overcoming these obstacles. She's the one, like on here it says, build shelter, find water, make fire, seek revenge. Um, and it's Jess and her dog, and they're just great. S.A. Bodine, award-winning author of The Raft, says it's Hatchet meets The Revenant, infused with fierce, undaunted girl power. And this novel is kind of slow in parts because it's building so much. But again, if you like the alternating timeline, this is the book for you. The next book we're going to talk about is one that has multiple perspectives. It's more of an urban fantasy, and it's got tons of action, lots of world building, lots of description, and that is Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. This is book one in the Dreamer trilogy, and I would give this to fans of Maggie Stiefvater's series, The Raven Boys, because Call Down the Hawk actually follows one of the main characters, Ronan Lynch, from the Raven Boys cycle, and it follows him on to this book. And you'll see some familiar faces and a lot of new faces. This book follows Ronan as he deals with what it is to be a dreamer. So someone who dreams up these, whatever. He's created a magical forest. Sometimes it's murder crabs and a motorcycle. This book is incredible. It is, I will say, it is slow to start, but if you like shifting points of view, this book is for you, because you're switching between Ronan and also Jordan Hennessy. She's a thief, and she makes art, replicas, and then sells them off as originals. But I'll just let you figure out that for yourself. And then you also have Carmen Farouk Lane, who's a hunter. She's the person hunting these dreamers because they see them as dangerous. The last 100 pages of this book fly by in an instant. It is just action-packed. It's back and forth between characters. And I like the way Stiefvater has these very separate storylines and the way they just all merge into one. I think she's done it excellently with Call Down the Hawk. New books of this trilogy will be coming out soon. This came out, I think, in 2019. And yeah, this one I highly recommend. Also, this can speaks on some diversity as the main character is a queer male. Then this next book The author mentions in this book, that in the dedication, that this is a book for those who don't have a tribe or a group of friends or haven't just found it yet. This is for you. And that is Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Now, this is book one in the Aurora cycle. This is sci-fi, space opera, action. It's got a great sense of hilarity. The writing style is great. And I mean, Called on the Hawk switches between three different storylines. This is one storyline, but told from the points of view of 7 different characters on this team in space. The book centers around Aurora, a girl who was on a space mission in the, I guess that would be the 23rd century. And she wakes up 230 years later when she's rescued. And she was the only surviving person on her ship. Then she is taken to Aurora Academy, ends up becoming part of this team comprised of misfits and outcasts, and it's just great. It deals a lot with identity, because she's asking herself, well, who am I? Who am I now? I mean, she's from Earth originally, but she's with people who've never been to Earth. They've only ever lived in space, and different races of aliens there on the ship with her. And it basically ends up becoming the galaxy is against them. And extremely well done world building skills. The worlds are wonderfully detailed, beautiful, and terrifying worlds that that Squad 312 ends up on. This is really, really great. I cannot wait for the next book in the series. This one, I think you could suggest if you have, like in my book club, if you have boys and girls in your teen book club, I think they would like this, because it's not like your traditional girl book or your traditional boy book, but it has multiple different perspectives and author or narrators. So I think they will find a great amount of enjoyment in this book. I know I can't wait for the rest of the series. Book 2 is out, and there are more coming. So if you're looking for some great books to do with your book club, I suggest these 3, and as great additions to your queue. They're all pretty quick reads. They have great audiobooks available. And Aurora Rising is told in a full cast audio with sound effects, which brings together the whole experience of space and interstellar communication. I think these books all are great for young adults because they're told by young adults, and they're great stories about overcoming diversity, adversity, finding your place, and just surviving in this crazy world, or in some cases, in a multitude of worlds. And I think that's one of the key things that young adults need. I mean, I think we all need that sometimes, but I think these are a great start if you're looking to start a teen book club. I know my kids will love them. Thank you.